Bear with me as we go through this. I don't have a computer. I don't edit. It's a lot of page turning and crazy bookmarks sticking out everywhere, and it's very, very hard to keep track of. All of the information I retain by memory, and I tell it to you from memory. The only thing that I have here are just literally basically the scriptures that I want to reveal and show you as we go through it. Everything else comes out my head as I intimately know it. Now, yes, this information is going to be used against you. What's happened here is that the Bible is a compilation of more ancient and older stories about creation, and that the Hebrew account is borrowing earlier accounts of the creation of man. Now, we've already looked at in depth and detail about the early Hebrews and who they aligned themselves with, and we're looking at the god Baal, Ashtaroth. We can look at their connection through that of the lineage of Cain, through the Nodites, and what I reveal about the Nodites. So it's no surprise that they have a connection in the past to what we can directly relate back to the Anunnaki. Now, all civilizations are going to have that very same connection, and we show that connection when we talk about the starting date for the Garden of Eden. I show you that the Mayan calendar and the Hebrew calendar are connected. Their language is the same, their numerology is the same, their ideologies are the same, their characters are the same. It's the same because they get it both from the same place. Now, we're going to show that in the Bible. We're going to show concrete, provable, researchable evidence that's going to show you that the Bible, like I said, has Sumerian mythology or history, however you want to see it, encoded right here within it. Genesis has 3 accounts of the creation of man. The very first 2 accounts are talking about the original creation. This original creation takes place in line 1, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's already been done. It's already been done. It's been done in the original beginning, and that's why it's called the original creation. Now we see here between line 1 and line 2, earth made waste and empty by judgment. Judgment? There's been a judgment already in between the first line and the second line of Genesis? Absolutely right. And then we see, and the earth was without form and void. Well, how could that be? First line says God created the heaven and the earth. Well, we look to Jeremiah to see the clue. Now, this is the information that you will see me follow up on the other videos. I'll leave that up to you to research it on those videos. The first thing that you need to see in this video to get the understanding is this. New beginning. Okay, well, we have a separation from an original creation account in the Hebrew Bible, and then we have a description of some sort of new beginning. Now, I have not revealed who this God is, which is responsible for this new beginning, but the Bible is doing it in front of you right now. And what you're going to see is this. After the original creative act, God created the heaven and the earth, we see this judgment. After this judgment, we see what happens. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Well, let me remind you what the words of Jesus Christ are. The words of Jesus Christ are water. His word is the living waters. Well, look what happens to these waters. Darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. The face of the waters, the Spirit of God, and then darkness was upon the face of the deep. Well, we're going to show you who this Spirit of God is that is moving across this face of the waters. It's not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is represented as the waters themselves, but these waters are being covered by darkness, and there is another spirit that is involved. Now, you'll familiarize with this spirit because if you read Revelation, I can't remember the verse right now, but I've done the work on it, and you'll understand about this falling star that was recorded. I think it's talking about the second trumpet. It's in between the second and third trumpet, or the second and the fourth trumpet. We find out about this falling star. That falling star is the Spirit of God that's moving on these waters. I'll be back.